and the Miami Heat. The Heat looking to either the series at 1. The Pistons hoping to take a 2-0 lead back to Detroit. The other night, the Pistons, led by as many as 14. The Heat made a run, tied the score at 80 with about 5 minutes remaining. And then Detroit outscored Miami 10-1 down the stretch. Here's Wade to the left hand.
Nights that he was going so quickly that he didn't have the balance that he so well exhibits during the course of games.
He had to make him defend down on the block, something he's not used to doing. That wears him out a little bit at the offensive end.
Here is Wade, able to penetrate. We did not see that frequently the other night. Looking more from Udonis Haslem, who had a superb regular season and played very well in the regular season again. The Pistons, nice look. Shaq gives Miami a 2-point lead.
Doug, Shaquille O'Neal off to a great start here, and you talked about the rhythm of Dwyane Wade. When your point guard is in rhythm.
Coming up on 4 minutes remaining in this first quarter, here is Wade and gets the hop.
Those are those kinds when you got a 7 for 25 night and that ball drops in like that, it's like.
Interestingly enough, Stan Van Gundy told us that when Shaq and Zoe were on the floor together in Game 1, they struggled defensively. Shaq getting the slam from Wade, but he felt that they got beat on the boards.
Hamilton coming up short. He forced it. There's the outlet from O'Neal. Wade ahead of the field. And this time, Lindsey Hunter with those long arms could not.
Well, Dwyane, good offensive stats for you personally, but the theme at yesterday's practice, the message on the board was defensive intensity. Tell us what you're doing here tonight.
We just got our intensity all the way up on all cylinders. If they're gonna make shots, make them make tough shots. But the main thing for us is get the ball off the glass and go with it.
I know you look at a lot of tape. People talked about the sense of urgency. How desperate did you feel coming into this game tonight?
Very desperate. I mean, we lost the first game at home, our first loss of the postseason. So, we got to win this game. This is a game we have to win at home, and we're going to come out in the second half and bring the same intensity.
All right, thanks a lot. Score at halftime.
They double up on O'Neal. Shaq finding Wade.
What a feed from Shaquille O'Neal.
Miami's lead is 10. They've led by as many as 14. Wade with the crossover. Wade in traffic. Wade scores.
What a difference a game makes for this young guy. We'll get you back quickly, but the defense only 15 points. Marv, look at the third quarter. Everything goes in favor of the Detroit Pistons. This is the biggest 12 minutes in Miami Heat season. They cannot go down 0-2 and expect to go to Detroit and get out of this hole. This is a huge moment for them in their season.
An 11-1 run by the Pistons to end the quarter. Dwyane Wade right back. So Miami, Leitner. Played well by Leitner.
Leitner's giving him some nice minutes tonight.
Wade finding the opening. Now that's the Dwyane Wade that this crowd has seen all season long. Recovered by O'Neal. Shot clock down to 2. Down to 1. Shaq. And the kick. 26 for Dwyane Wade.
The will.
Shot clock running down for Miami just a moment ago. O'Neal was able to get it off. And Wade puts it home.
What a display by Dwyane Wade tonight. We talked earlier about his 7 for 25 shooting performance in Game 1, and he settled so often for long jump shots. Look what he's done tonight. 14 points in the paint. He's gone to the line 8 times. Remember, just 2 attempts the other night. And I think a big reason for this, Doug, Miami's defense has improved so much. They've been able to get him in the open floor a little bit, giving him a few more angles from which to attack. Doug.
Go in there to him, let him kick it out, and then repost deeper. That's what he's done so well throughout his career.
Wade, yes, have a good look from straight away. Wade met by Phillips. Wade splits through. Oh, score! Oh. Miami takes a 1-point lead.
They're able to pull that game out.
How about Detroit with 8 of their last 9 field goals coming from three-point range? Wade, yes. And Wade has tied the game.
Respond. I mean, this young guy has put on some kind of show. In the middle of the floor, he pulls up and hits the jumper. How about this drive? The balance, he hangs. The left-handed degree of difficulty goes in. And then Damon Jones, he says, if I keep this in the building, this guy will finish it. And he does. What a play.
It has been a magnificent bounce-back performance by Dwyane Wade, who has scored the last 10 points for the Heat. And in this fourth quarter, he has scored 14 of Miami's 16 points.
And I realize this is an unsponsored Steve Wonders, but I'm wondering, can we see that again? Look at that slam. He's about 2 feet above the rim. Again, from underneath, look at that elevation. He's playing on adrenaline and energy right now. That's so often we talk about great players bouncing back.
In the fourth. Repeat Wallace. Ben Wallace rejected by Hornet. Here's Wade chased by Hamilton. You saw the speed of... There is Billups. Miami does not want to foul. Prince for 3. Played by Wade, and that will rob it.
That's the way it should be. He should put a wrap on it tonight because he's been the whole package. You might as well tie it up.
40 points for Dwyane Wade.
The series is even at 1 as they head back to Detroit. Dwyane Wade with a sensational performance coming off the 7 of 25 in game 1. 40 points, 20 of the 40 in the fourth quarter, 15 of 28 from the field, 10 of 10 at the line, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. Shaquille O'Neal, 17 and 10. Detroit led by Rip Hamilton at 21, although he did not shoot well. Let's go to Craig with Dwyane Wade.
Well, Dwyane Wade took the blame for the first loss in game 1 on Monday night, but bounced back with a sensational 40-point effort. Talk to us about how you prepared for this game mentally.
You know, I just watched a lot of film, listened to a lot of people, and came out tonight and used everything that all my coaches, my high school coach, my college coach, and my NBA coach told me to do.
What did they tell you to do?
They told me that every time I have a bad game, I always come back with a good game. And go look at the film and see how Detroit played me, and that's what I did.
What did you learn from the film?
I learned that I took some bad shots. I was rushing some shots. I wasn't being patient. And tonight I just tried to come out and be patient and be more aggressive.
We also know Pat Riley had a big input in yesterday's practice. He talked to you about Michael Jordan, his first conference finals, 9 for 31 in a game against the Knicks. He bounced back. What did it mean to have Pat Riley come and give you advice? You know, anytime Coach Riley come and say a word to me, you know, I take that for what it's worth. One of the greatest coaches to ever come and say something to me, and it meant a lot. It meant that all he was saying was forget that game. Even the great ones had it. So come back the next game and win game 2. The Pistons came back, took the lead in the fourth quarter. Everybody in this arena was tense. Talk about the unbelievable dunk you had on the facet of the basket. You know, I mean, this is a great team. They're never going to give up. And we know that. Everybody's on the edge of their seats, but Shaq called me last night about 3:45 and told me, you know, go hard. This team ain't gonna never give up. Play to the whistle end, and that's what I try to do tonight. You woke you up at 3:45 in the morning? Yeah. Well, you listened to him. The 3 days off now to game 3 on Sunday. Did that help Shaq? Yeah, we help him a lot. It helped all our guys, so we're looking forward to it. We got to go up to Detroit in a hostile environment, and we're trying to get one. Trying to get some rest tonight. I will. Great game. Now back to you, Mark.
All right, thanks, Craig. You guys ever get inspirational calls at 3:45 in the morning from teammates?
Steve called me last night, and I looked on the phone. It was him, and I didn't answer.
Well, led by Dwyane Wade, the Miami Heat with 5